Let's play a little game called Can You Tell What This Thing Is from the Lumetri Scope? Any ideas? Any ideas? You figured it out yet? How about now? How about now? Oh, I bet you know what that is now. That's right! It's Edit Station 1! I put a lot of thought into the storytelling and crafted words that move viewers on an emotional level, not just a technical level.
Beep, beep, beep. Here in your nightmares, bitch.
Behind the scenes at Classic Game Room, filming a few things all at once, the Vectrex 3D Imager review, and putting together some photos for the upcoming Classic Game Room console and accessory collecting and review book. Recording insert shot for feature review. I'm finalizing the MUSHA film right now, and this is that audio clip, or one of the audio clips I just recorded with the Zoom, and when I play it back in editing...
Never beat MUSHA. You're doomed.
Now let's take a look at the screen.
MUSHA, you're doomed.
There you go. It may not look very exciting, but what I'm doing is going through the entire film and mixing the audio. While most of the audio clips have been mixed to some degree, I'm leveling everything so that it sounds good in one setting. Hey, shit, buddy.
Oh my god, that review is terrible.
See? And Edit Station 1 is full of it like usual. Getting ready for the final few shots. My friends Alan and Michael hooked the show up with two things that are in these boxes, which will remain secret until you see them in the MUSHA film. And of course, Joe at GameSack is loaning me this sweet controller, which is helping with the film as well. So, a couple inserts today. I need to film the Vectrex for something for the film, because everything should have a Vectrex in it, even a Sega Genesis game review. And wrapping it up here. So I'm rendering a video that I edited on this computer a few days ago while doing the audio QA for the MUSHA film here, and I actually don't really like doing QA, so it's work is what it is, but it's got to be done because it's got to be done right. And you do that by pressing the A button on your Sega Genesis controller. While I'm at it here, the C button, and oh, I've got a good hour to go at least. And I'm making a few notes for some insert shots I gotta do here. What I'm doing here is taking a still photo of the camera on a tripod for my upcoming how-to book, which I'm releasing in March. Talking about video production and internet producing and equipment. And I need a still picture of that, so. Still work is a lot different than video work, but thankfully it uses the same equipment. Since this is going to go, I know how this is going to go on the page in a vertical format, so what I'm going to do is chop off the sides, and I can also use Photoshop to clean it up. So I'm going to try to reduce the shadows as much as possible, but I don't have to overthink this one. It's going to be a pretty simple shot. Just representing an affordable tripod. You don't want to spend too much on a tripod, but you also don't want a really, really cheap one. Actually, that one over there in the corner, this one here, which I'm now using as a light stand, is the tripod I was using. And just the other day, like one of these things just loosened up and it just fell over in the studio. Didn't hurt the camera. I mean, that camera is not very heavy, but If I had my other camera on there, that would have been a problem. So that is why I'm recommending something in at least the $100 range for a tripod if you're using a camera that's worth anything. I started this book project as a test for my upcoming console collecting series, and it just turned into a huge book, and people are always asking me production questions. I've been doing this for 20 years, so that's what the book is all about, and it's funny as well. So anyway, let's take a shot of this thing and put it in the book. Here's the picture I just took in Photoshop, and that's right, I'm using Photoshop, not Premiere. I bounce between the two, so I forget my controls. Let me see here. I need to hold the Alt key while holding the phone. This is going to be tough. That's what it looks like on the wide shot, and as you can see, if I was going to be using the whole background as white, I would have brought a lot more lights out there. But what I'm going to do is chop out this part, and I'm actually building the book in Photoshop, so that'll give me a lot of flexibility when adding this to the page. So I'm going to just crop out the part that I want. Deal with the color correction later. Save this as tripod in my Creative Cloud. And then I'm using my other laptop at the moment to build the book. We'll go over there. Here we are on my other computer. I use multiple computers because I do work, writing work and whatnot, and design work wherever I am. So I'll do the final refinement of this image when I'm done, but I'm posting it into the page here where I'm talking about memory cards, lighting, and tripods. And there it is. I'm building the book in Photoshop since I'm really familiar with Photoshop, and I use it for all of my comic work, and it's just, I love Photoshop. Let me zoom out here. There we go. That's what the page layout looks like. Obviously I haven't QA'd that or anything, so if you read it, just ignore it since it's not complete, but I'll chop out the little white bits down here later on my other computer. But this is what the shot that I wanted. I wanted a vertical shot, so it took 20 minutes for that one picture, but you know what? It's worth it. I think the page layout looks really nice. This picture turned out super cool, and I shot that one with my cell phone. But cell phones are good for those kinds of pictures. So, all right. Anyway, I'm gonna go. It's Friday. It's like 3:20. I have one more video I'm gonna chop up. And then I'm going to relax and play some TI 99, I think, today. This is the moment I've been waiting for all day, playing video games. TI Invaders, to be specific. Recording it for a review, and having fun playing with the Texas Instruments TI 99 and Sega Genesis controller. I am missing a beer, though. Classic Game Room is brought to you by Ethel the Cyborg Ninja, now on Amazon and Classic Game Room Barware. Welcome to the Lord Carnage Club, being shouted from within. A Turbo Volcano! Starting with Jeff Breyer, Derek Langley, Michael and Ariana Nelson, Benjamin Woodring, Steven Chucknick, Al Stever, Ian Shore, You Sure Are Awesome, Jason Goy, Sergio Matthias Hergert, Chip Sink Bale, Busy Signal, Sean Zoltek, Rick DeBarros, Philip Strabenmuller, Jack Stavris, Ohad Kane, and Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva from Porto, Portugal. Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva Portugal.